Wednesday, loyal to God. Memory verse. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Acts 4:12. At first, Cain and his family lived a long distance from the rest of Adam's family. But as the years went by and the number of Cain's wicked descendants grew, many of them moved closer to the descendants of Seth, who were called the sons of God. Then what began to happen? Genesis 6:1 and 2.
But the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Satan was pleased. Everything was going just as he had planned because more and more people were believing his lies. They were filling the world with every kind of terrible sin that one can think of. Only a few listened to the faithful man who kept preaching and warning them, but most people made fun of them. We will win the whole world yet, Satan probably bragged to his angels. But they were faithful sons of God, and one of them was Enoch. Read again what the Bible says about him in Genesis 5:21 to 24.
And Enoch lived 65 years, and begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after he begot Methuselah 300 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him.
Enoch had loved and trusted God from the time he was a child. But after his son Methuselah was born, and he felt such love for him, he began to better understand the kind of awesome love that God the Father has for his son Jesus. Enoch couldn't bear to think of giving up his own son. How could God bear to give his son Jesus to save us? What kind of love could do that? As Enoch thought more and more about the terrible sacrifice God was making in giving his beloved Son to save us in this war with Satan, he was able to help others understand God's love better. The Bible says that Enoch walked with God. Genesis 5:22. They were such close friends. One day, God took him to heaven, and that's where he is right now. Apply it. God can bless us when we take time every day to be with Him. That's what Enoch did, and we can do it too.